I'm liking this shot. As you know, I've hired myself as my cinematographer, so yes, this is framing up nicely. This is the apparatus. It's all that's really required to do pull-ups is a bar of whatever height. Even if it were 5 feet off the ground, you could squat down and keep your legs off the ground. There might be a way. Like, for instance, this bar over here. You could do pull-ups, you know. In fact, those kind are pretty good where you're holding your feet out. Okay, enough said. You don't need a gym is what I'm trying to get across. Necessarily. I mean, if you want every little doodad and gigaw, you know, then you can go to the gym and pay big bucks to wear a mask while you work out. I much prefer the open air, the fresh air, the real exercises where you pull your body to the bar and whatever weight you happen to be wearing. Because that's how you get big, fellas. However, I'm not in bulking mode. I'm saucing off as opposed to saucing on. Yes, it's been 5 weeks since my last shot. It's closer to 6 actually. Be 6 on one day. 6 weeks since my last shot. I did, however, finally get some Clomid in the mail. I like to think it's working. You know, I'm not really psyched for my workouts, but I'm psyched to share my experience. And I am proud of my body, I think justifiably. I'd like to change a couple things about my diet, make my chisel a little more chiseled. It's alright though, it's alright for an old man of 52. I just turned 52. As some of you may know, let's just warm up. And as you will see, I'm always in the supinated position with this. I consider that a higher power exercise and more of a mass building exercise to be in a supinated as opposed to a pronated position. If you are prone, you are face down. If you are supinated, you are lying face up. Supine. This grip is supine. It's also a bit of an ab exercise. If you haven't done them in a while, you'll feel it in your abs. It's not about how many you do, of course. Being able to do at least 10 is nice. Yeah, it was whatever. It was what it was. The whole point though is adding weight. If you want to actually grow your muscles, you must add weight. Thus the pack, the mystic pack that God took and gave back. That's a separate video. God bless you, God. I mean, bless you back, God, for blessing me. I have nothing but good things to say, to report. With my mystic experience, I plan never to lose this backpack now. I keep a much better eye on it. Anyway, point being, adding weight is how you grow the muscle if you're into that kind of thing. And staying lean is vital for achieving any kind of V shape. It's critical. I would go so far as to say, if you are skinny fat, don't even bother going to the gym, because any gains you make will be not very noticeable. If you're carrying anything down here, it just won't. And conversely, even a couple of pounds of actual contractile tissue on your chest and shoulders will be quite noticeable if you're lean. Quite noticeable if you're lean. I recommend getting shredded first and then adding weight sensibly, slowly. And if you're juicing, just a whisper of it. Maybe twice physiologic, you know? Maybe 200 if you're a beginner, certainly no more than 3. Ask Dr. Derek, yes, he knows. Shooting your wad on cycles that really do no good because your training and nutrition are not dialed in. This is where I might be able to help you. One of my secrets, or it's not a secret at all, Mike Mentzer, Dorian Yates, some of the greats have advocated keeping your set totals to a minimum. Keeping the intensity high, especially for your real working sets, but the total number of sets, even 5 might be too many. Working sets, that's including warm-ups, maybe 2 warm-ups, 3 working sets, right? That's a very efficient workout, and the more efficient the better. You don't want to overtax the muscle. There's a break-even point. You want to Goldilocks your training, as I call it. Goldilocks your training, just enough, the best. The great Lee Haney said, you want to stimulate the muscle, not to annihilate the muscle. All right, let's get some real weight. I was at one point trying to do 5 with 40 pounds. That's unnecessary. I was bulking and I was juicing, and it was kind of stupid because enough is enough, right? Smaller is really better. I look fine. Why did I need to be 200 pounds? It's nutty. Bigorexia is a bitch. Bigorexics Anonymous. I'm starting a local chapter. Please join. We'll start with 10. We'll go to 15. Yes. An online chapter of Bigorexics Anonymous. We all have it. Somehow sicker than others. I'm talking to you, Boston. Some work. I haven't worked out in a while. I didn't want to take it too far. It's 5 with at least 15 pounds, more like 20. That's some work. If you're using weight, you don't need to get all crazy. See about some side light. Oh. Not bad for an old man, eh? Aye? Just me and my Deca. 6 months. I should have got more though, right? I feel. I was going very conservative with my diet, as you know. Not eating much meat. Now eating less. I think it's smart. I'm advocating for a plant-based. Doesn't mean you have to cut out every shred of meat. Plant-based. Not strict vegan, but I probably should be. I should cut out nuts too. They're just pure energy, pure fat. They've been a weakness of mine. Almonds, so rich in vitamin E. Been a real way to smooth out and give me back my, my belt knobs. The smaller version of love handles is belt knobs. Yes. But I'll be streamlining, I'll be leaning down. And with your help, and perhaps I can help you, to eat a completely clean diet. It just naturally falls into place, your physique that is. Not a lot of cardio required, although it doesn't hurt, and it doesn't hurt matters. It's very good for your heart, we know this. Aye. Not bad for an old lad.